So, anyway, I started a petition drive. I wanted to look professional, and also I can give it a little slant that can be used to convey information. Another possible avenue to convey information is over eBay. Once there was a tomcat. The tomcat was dressed in a peculiar way. Somebody hit the tomcat so many times that the tomcat almost died. But the tomcat came back. The cat came back. I thought it was a gunner, but the cat came back. So, Wee Willie Winky. There's a certain rhyme that goes with that. I have reading glasses, more than one. I have places and things, more than two. Today is September 11th, 2011. Now, you say today is September 11th, 2011. Yes, today is September 11th, 2011. The time is approximately 12:30 Eastern Time. And 10 years ago today, I was in college, and I was talking to a professor, a prestigious professor, whose initials are HH. Now, this professor and his significant other relayed information back and forth. And the significant other, being in New York, was able to convey quite a lot of information to the professor, whose initials are HH. Are you reading me correctly here? So what I'm trying to do is reverse the process. I'm trying to backtrack. I'm trying to do what spies have always done. Find the trail that leads to the best possible intelligence. And then find it, record it, and keep it clear. That is, don't murk it up, don't muck it up, don't fight the battle you don't have to fight. Choose your battles. So the battle I have to fight is, of course, the battle that ends it all. The ending battle, the last battle, the heroic struggle, the struggle that ends all struggles, the war that ends all wars, the events that end all events. And yes, you're looking at a bona fide agent for the Central Intelligence Agency, a bona fide operations officer who has been in the field for 2 years now, and is worse for wear, down on her luck, out on a limb, on the precipice, looking far to the left and far or to the right, looking out, the ubiquitous, not the ubiquitous, the much discussed 1,000-meter stare. So, in this case, it's more like a 1,000-year stare, a 1,000-day stare. You see that now? 1,000 days. So, President Obama had a joint session of Congress at he spoke at. That was on September 8th, 2011. It was, the event was well received. The event was well orchestrated. Many photographs were taken, many recordings were taken, including sound recordings. If you go back to the President's speech in 2004 and listen to that, and then if you read the commentary, you'll see that these things are all tied together. Yeah, all tied together. The things that come out of the woodwork, the nuanced signals that emerge in time after time. Sometimes they're too little, too late. There was a discussion about an interview that was held, that was an interview of President Lyndon Baines Johnson after he had, after he was no longer president. I think the president that came after him was, of course, Richard Nixon. So anyway, LBJ told the reporter or the interviewer in response to a question about the Vietnam War, which LBJ pretty much had to shoulder the bulk of it, you know, the real nasty parts. He said, the critics of the war, the critics of his performance as president, handling the war, came out of their holes all of a sudden and announced their criticism. He used the word holes. They came out of their holes. This is true. The critics don't always appear on the surface, but underneath they're there. They're all there, waiting. So, the real nasty ones, they have yet to emerge. It's like you're fighting a battle, or you're fighting a war, and you've come to a critical battle, and your opponent thinks that they have they have a very good understanding of your main force, of your strategic and tactical capabilities. But if you're a wise commander, you will not have let the enemy know your true capabilities. There will be instruments, weapons, forces, agents, organizations, allies that you've kept for a specific time and place. And when that happens, you will make it known, and it will be a very forceful introduction. So I believe is